The Rocket 3R is the world's largest capacity production motorcycle. It is a well-engineered and researched machine. But then for some, that wasn't enough. The Boss Horse has a reputation of a bad boy on the block. A motorcycle but with the heart of a car. The Rocket 3R is one of greatest triumphs of fitting a behemoth of an engine in the body of an English gentleman. While the Boss Horse is everything America, big, bad and narcissist. But no matter how big it is, it can never compete with the finesse of a carefully evolved and engineered product like a Rocket 3R. But for sure, one thing is common between the two of them. Both are an overkill. And both are illogical, yet amazing. After all, even 100cc between your legs is enough to give you a good day's ride. But that's saying, why do you choose wine over water? Or a motorcycle over a cycle? We do because we can. And ever since I got the delivery of my Rocket 3R in 2020, I wanted it to pair up with the Boss. Right here in India. And finally the time came. And here is the raw experience.
This is pretty hot. It's a very hot season for such kind of motorcycle. But let's go again. Actually, I think I should in some time try the Rocket just to feel the difference. Spirited riding, and this is not even funny because the Rocket is supposed to be the largest capacity production motorcycle in the world. So अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ कि Rocket is like so light in front of this, that is saying something. I just want to feel the difference, that immediate difference between the Boss Horse and the Rocket. जो एकदम से मतलब वो जो difference होता है ना कि देखो यही है कि when I'm trying to take corners like this, even roundabouts, it's that tramlining feeling कि it only wants to go in one direction. It is possible that the air is not up to the mark in both the tires, but the front is not a problem. In fact, it is very quick. Like you can see, very quick, nimble. I mean, nimble nahi, it changed the direction pretty quickly. Big, complex, but it runs. And when it runs hard. And everyone notices, oh, shit. This is not exactly a smooth road, so oh man, it must be around 2012 2011, and they started making in Boss Horse in 1990, so it was around 11-12 years in the making that this bike was refined. And if you see the Rocket here, the mirror, I mean, it does look like a small motorcycle. At least from what I know, the front suspension is from I think some Harley Davidson, some model, and all these meters, they are from Harley as well. So I think I will now shift to the rocket. And that guy can literally stop at will wherever he wants, but I have to be careful. It does take some effort to stop it, to find a place to stop it safely. So I put it in neutral. The stand is, I think, the most important thing on this bike, if nothing else. And now you are going to be the boss, and I am going to enjoy on the rocket. To look, oh my god, this feels so light. It's like there is no bike below me. I'm so happy to get onto this, I'm telling you. Okay, let's go. Okay, the stand. Oh my god, it feels that there is no bike. It feels that there is no bike below me. And I'm telling you, the brakes, the suspension, the tech, everything is so refined on this one for obvious reasons. Because this is a production motorcycle. They intend to sell it all over the world. So another interesting thing is that the BHP per ton of the Boss Hoss, despite it being heavy, is around 900, and that of the Rocket 3, if I'm not wrong, is around 350, 400, something like that. So that is a lot of difference. So to make up for all that mass, it has got the power as well. So the Rocket 3 was 40 kgs heavier. Right now it's 291. That is 485 kgs. This is 167 horsepower. That is 445 horsepower. This has 221 Newton meters of torque, and that has 500, I think. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. And apparently they took two fat boy tanks and they put it into one. I mean, they merged it into one. Alright, that is the narrowest, the bare minimum space you need to have to essentially filter through traffic. And clearly the Rocket 3 has been ignored. It's been ignored by everyone, and don't worry, the time will come. Let the boss go. So these guys are not wearing any helmet. Oh man, this is like a sports bike. And you know, when you accelerate, you know that it will stop when you brake. I mean, of course, that doesn't mean that you accelerate anywhere. You have to be aware of your surroundings, but it does stop rather quickly. It must cost around 1.5 crores in India. Maybe, no idea. And I've heard there is another Boss Hoss in Kerala, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it even on the internet. This is something which it's best you don't take it out on a hot summer day. I'm sure the new Boss Hosses must be much more refined. I mean, if this was produced in 2012, 10 years is quite a long time. The first Boss Hoss in 1992, apparently they had a car tire at the rear. And then thanks to Avon, these are, I think, the Cobra line. Both the Rocket 3 and the Boss Hoss in front of me, they have Cobra tires. But I still maintain that the stand is the most important thing on a motorcycle like the Boss Hoss. Certain level of over cautiousness which is required when you are piloting this machine, especially off a standstill. You can't rev it too high. I mean, literally, look at me, I'm having fun. It's like I can do circles around that thing and that thing won't be able to do nothing. The Rocket 3, which I am sitting on right now, is not the world's largest production capacity motorcycle, but the Boss Hoss is. And also one more thing, that it's the engine is not meant for a motorcycle. I mean, so basically this engine is the LS3, the Chevrolet crate, which basically they sell. They were advertising that you can buy this engine and you can create a project around that. So it is basically like that, this engine in this, and they created the bike around the engine with whatever parts they could get, which are already produced. Looking at that motorcycle, like everyone, look at that. Alright, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So that has no clutch, the Boss Hoss, and I almost forgot that this has a clutch, but that's 2-speed if you don't count the reverse or the neutral. Damn, this is like amazing. This is one of its kind, this bike. And definitely he can't do like that guy on the Apache did, filter like that in traffic. I think you can, I mean, if you get very used to the bike or very adept, but I don't think it's going to stop that quick. We're talking half a ton on 2 wheels. And there is also one more thing, that they also make trikes, and trikes are going to be a lot faster off the line, because you've got more wheels to put down that power. And of course I'm not even talking about the balance right now, but definitely if you have around 450 to 600 horsepower between 2 wheels, it's going to be translated better on the road with 3. And I've seen some videos online where the acceleration of a Boss Hoss trike with the same engine from 0 to 100 is a lot better. I mean, it's faster than more than a second. I have to wait for the bus. Easy peasy on the Rocket. And the boss is here. Yes, slow and steady.
To own it, you have to pay a price, obviously in terms of money, lot of dollars, but in terms of lot of physical effort, mental effort to maintain it, own it, and to ride in conditions like this in India, where you have a speed breaker every few kilometers. So
yes, anyway, this is quite an experience. And now this road is actually around 4 kilometers long, but it's twisties and you won't even feel like you are in Delhi NCR. So if you guys who are not from India or even from out of Delhi, when you come here, go to Throttle Shortle Leopard Trail. Throttle Shortle Leopard Trail, if you put it on Google Maps, you will get that. So this road is going to take you over there. Anyway, look at this spectacle of human engineering, specifically if we talk about automotive. Here we go. Very important to put it in neutral. God. All right, turn. Now some of you might be thinking that I'm saying it's very difficult to ride while I'm riding it. See, it is not difficult to ride, it is just that these kind of roads, they are a little difficult on this, especially, I mean, I don't know about all boss horses, but this one is little I'm not enjoying that much, but it has to be done, you know. Some things in life, they have to be done, and this is one of them. So let me put it in neutral.